Next, let's talk about pressing, because I feel like a lot of people press in a way that's not as effective as it could be. They go full external rotation, flare those elbows out, and press as heavy as they can because obviously it puts a little hair on your taint. It feels good. One of the problems with pressing in external rotation like this is you're bringing in your lateral head. That's why you feel stronger. You initiate the movement, not with your anterior delt, but by abducting up. And the second thing is we're not putting that anterior delt at an optimal length under load. I don't care if you're team full range of motion or partial reps at long lengths. Doesn't matter. We both can agree that shorter is not better. So if you really want to stretch the delt, it isn't here. You got to follow the line of action. It's here. So for me, the classic shoulder press, doesn't matter if it's dumbbell, barbell, Smith, they're all a C. It's one of the reasons I bought this machine right here, which, side note, does anybody know why companies now don't even factor in proper biomechanics? They just make shiny shit. And even worse, the companies that did figure it out stopped making the good shit. Now, if you're somebody that gets great results with classic shoulder presses, don't listen to me. But the fact that you're watching this video means that you're probably a lot like me and just said, oh, I don't need to train them that much because I get a lot on chest day. But in reality, I just hated to train them because they would either get hurt or not grow. So fuck them. The only way to really effectively put that anterior delt at length is by moving through the sagittal plane. And I know the first thing that's going to go through your odd-shaped head is, I thought there was going to be a lot of upper pec. Everything changes. The internal moment arms change when you bend your arm. So this is the absolute best way to press. And I know everybody's not going to have this beautiful machine, but you can do the same thing with a Smith by setting up the bench at roughly 60 degrees, grabbing closer with your hands, pinching those shoulder blades back and down, getting into a deep stretch of the anterior delt. And when you press, only engage high enough to flex your anterior delts. Don't let it jump into your triceps. The same applies for dumbbells, but I'll set the bench up a little bit higher because I can dictate the angle by arching my back and either press with a hammer grip or a supinated grip, because then I feel like I can get a little bit more stretch. Same thing, don't let it jump into your triceps. And you guessed it, same but different for a traditional barbell press. Those three exercises, those variations, to me are all S tier. And really, any machine or variation you can think of that factors all of those things in, being working in the sagittal plane, also allowing you to change the angle of your body because your body has a natural mechanism for counterbalancing itself. And in this case, if you're straight up, it's your traps. So we don't want those involved. So we want to tilt back. And then finally, stopping short of jumping into your triceps. Most everything will allow you to do that. So if you can find a machine like that, it's an S tier.